It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am glad to have you along with us for your Daily Community Briefing. On our newscast today, we've got news of a vaccine for COVID-19 that has come out. We'll tell you about that. We've got record-breaking numbers of cases in Madison County and in the state of Kentucky today, plus an interview with the Estill County Health Department to discuss the recent outbreak there. For those who have been receiving the extra benefit from unemployment, we've got news for you on that. And a Kentucky fugitive that was finally found in Pigeon Forge last night. We've got sad news out of Lincoln County about Stanford Mayor Scotty Ernst. And there has been a huge rise nationwide in firearms sales and background checks for those purchases. We've got a story on that. Lots of important news to get to today, and we appreciate you being here with us. I'm Michael Watkins on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON-TV Channel 9. Our newscast is sponsored by Bishop Small Engine Repair, your home for all the best outdoor power equipment like Cub Cadet. Check out their curbside shopping on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We're also brought to you by Scrubsy's, a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way in Richmond, taking care of the ones who take care of us with scrubs for men, women, shoes, and more. Like them on Facebook for more information. Affordable Service Solutions, heating and air. When your AC stops cooling, call Brian with Affordable Service Solutions at 859-779-0122. And Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. Well, according to CNN, a COVID-19 vaccine developed by the biotechnology company Moderna in partnership with the National Institutes of Health has been found to induce immune responses in all of the volunteers who received it in a phase 1 study. These early results, published in the New England Journal of Medicine on Tuesday, showed that the vaccine worked to trigger an immune response with mild side effects like fatigue, chills, headache, muscle pain, and pain at the injection site, becoming the first U.S. vaccine candidate to publish results in a peer-reviewed medical journal. The vaccine is expected to begin later this month, a large Phase 3 trial, and the final trial stage before regulators consider whether to make the vaccine available. Moderna noted in a press release on Tuesday that if all goes well in future studies, the company remains on track to be able to deliver approximately 500 million doses per year and possibly up to 1 billion doses per year beginning in 2021. Moderna expects to start the company's largest study yet of its COVID-19 vaccine candidate on July 27th. For now, the new study provided information rapidly that could be used to determine what dose to go forward with Phase 2 and Phase 3 trials. A Phase 1 study typically studies a small number of people and focuses on whether a vaccine is safe and elicits an immune response. In Phase 2, the clinical study is expanded and the vaccine is given to people who have characteristics such as age and physical health, similar to those for whom the new vaccine is intended, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And in a Phase 3 study, the vaccine is given to thousands of people and tested for efficiency and again for safety. Well, after seeing their total number of positive coronavirus cases double from 4 to 8 over the weekend, the Estill County Health Department started to receive phone calls and messages about people not wearing masks in public. Up until this point, the county had remained steady at 4 positive cases for about a month. I spoke to Mandy Watson and Candy McMain from the Health Department about their positive case count and tips for keeping citizens of Estill County and their employees safe.
I do think some panic is kind of trying to set in a little bit. People are starting to get really concerned that the numbers are going up. We've got another case that came in this morning that I haven't been able to post up and report yet. We've got several that we're working on to verify and do the investigation on those to see if they are positive patients. But I think it's just a lot of concern, people worried.
Recently, you all had a double in the size of cases. You went from 4 to 8 over a couple of days span. Talk about those cases.
Basically, we had 4 that were that had already recovered. These other 4 that came in over the weekend, we had gotten reports that, some of them were sick. We've had a couple that doesn't have any symptoms at all. We're seeing a lot of that with a lot of cases that they don't have symptoms. More and more people that are getting tested, the more we're seeing positive results come up. So, I think it's just that people need to maintain their social distancing, washing their hands, wearing their masks when they go out, because they could be exposed to somebody who is positive that's not showing any signs of sickness at all. So they just have to really remember, don't go out unless you have to.
Well, for a person that might test positive, even though they have no symptoms, how would you recommend them dealing with the virus? Will they ever develop symptoms, or will they just pretty much have the virus and get rid of it without experiencing any sickness?
We do have some that don't have any symptoms symptoms at all. Once they test positive, we quarantine them for 14 days from the day they test positive, just to make sure no signs or symptoms do come about. But then after that, if nothing ever occurs, they go on, back to work and resuming their normal daily lives. But sometimes they never show any signs or symptoms at all. We've had one that was not symptomatic at all, and the only thing that he ever reported to us was loss of taste. Other than that, he's never reported any other sign or symptom.
You all have received a couple of reports for people not wearing their masks. So talk about that.
We have been told to encourage people to wear masks. And we are asking all citizens of Estill County to wear their mask simply because it protects them, it protects the other person, and it protects their family. We are getting lots of calls and complaints from people not wearing masks in businesses as far as workers or owners. And those people need to realize that they are required to wear a mask at this time. And that's very important in protecting their customers and their co-workers. I hope that people realize some people can't wear masks. Those really should be few and far between, even though that may be something that is using as a reason not to wear one is for health reasons. And we understand that if you have a health reason, we wouldn't want to put you at another risk by wearing a mask and not being able to breathe. Say if you had severe asthma or something like that. And if you're one of those people who really can't wear one, it's probably not a good idea for you to be out at this time anyway, and you really need to stay at home as much as possible.
Where would you recommend, or how often would you recommend people go and get a test?
They can test as often as they want. We here at the health department have a contract with Gravity Labs, so we actually have the free testing in all the clinics here in town. They can go to any clinic. They just need to call ahead and let them know that they want to come in for COVID testing, and they'll give them the instructions on what to do. They'll come out to their car and test them, and there's very little information. They just collect basically your demographics, your name, phone number, date of birth, address, that kind of thing. It's very quick and easy, and then they can go on about their way. But we need to reinforce to people that if you do get a COVID test, if you think you've been exposed or if you're just wanting to test because you want to know, we do encourage you to stay home until you get the results of that test, because what we're finding is people are coming and getting the test with no signs or symptoms, and then they're going about doing everything that they would normally do, and then the tests are coming back positive. Well, in those couple of days while they were waiting, they were just exposing that virus to anybody they were around. So we would like to encourage people that if you go get a test, stay home until you get those results back.
For WBON TV 9 News, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks for that report, ladies. And as she said in the interview, Estill County does have another positive case, bringing the county total to 9. And speaking of positive cases, we have another 20 positive cases here in Madison County, and this is the biggest jump countywide in positive COVID-19 cases for one day. In the last 7 days, Madison County has had 79 new positive cases, bringing the county total to 245, 155 of which have recovered. The Madison County Health Department will soon be releasing a press release on this matter, and once that becomes available, WBON TV will have it for you. Of the current positive cases, 86 are at home fighting the virus, while 3 are in the hospital. Out of the Cumberland Valley Health District, as of 3 p.m. July 14th, there are 2 new confirmed COVID-19 cases and 1 probable COVID-19 case in Clay County. There are 31 active cases right now, with 2 being hospitalized. There are 3 active cases right now, and 2 of which are hospitalized in Jackson County, and there is 1 new probable case in 2 new recovered cases in Rockcastle County. Again, out of the Cumberland Valley Health District, the total number of cases is 249, and out of Laurel County, they were reporting 5 new cases yesterday, 3 of which are recovering at home and 2 are hospitalized. They also have 2 previously reported cases that are now hospitalized, and the good news from yesterday is they can report 39 additional recovered cases of COVID-19. The total number of cases from yesterday include a 50-year-old male, a 65-year-old female, two 20-year-old females, and a 31-year-old male. The total number of cases out of Laurel County are 222, and they have performed nearly 6,000 total tests. The number of total tests performed is 5,956. And we told you about the biggest spike in cases here in Madison County. Well, today is also the highest single-day jump statewide, minus the day that we had with the high number of cases from the Greenup County Prison a while back. This is the biggest number statewide that we have seen since the COVID-19 pandemic struck. With more details on this and an update from Governor Andy Beshear, here's WBON-TV's Jamie Boggs.
Governor Andy Beshear spoke on Tuesday about the escalation in cases of COVID-19 we are seeing right now in Kentucky. If you remove prison numbers from previous reports, Tuesday's total was the highest we have seen in the Commonwealth in a single day.
So today we're reporting 576 new cases of COVID-19. Aside from a day where we tested an entire prison, this would be the highest and even significantly more than we had ever reported. So with today's 576 cases, we are now 20,223 official cases of COVID-19. Sadly, today we're reporting 6 additional deaths, which brings our total loss of life to 635.
Governor Beshear also continued to emphasize the virus's impact on children. As the numbers rise, we are seeing more and more kids test positive and become ill from the coronavirus.
Today we have 9 new kids under 5 years old that have tested positive for the virus. 1 in Fayette, 1 in Montgomery, 1 in Warren, 1 in Bullitt, 1 in Hardin, 1 in Scott, 1 in Campbell, Callaway, and Graves. Youngest today is 11 months. So remember, this impacts our children too.
Beshear pulled no punches in sharing the severity of the situation and the dire need for citizens to comply with mandates. He stated, "If 400 made you gulp, 576 ought to create a knot in your stomach because what we face is very, very real." This is Jamie Boggs, WBON-TV 9 News.
Thanks, Jamie, for that report. And again, the total number of cases now up over 20,000 at 20,223 statewide. It's now time for our first commercial break. We appreciate you being with us on your daily community briefing. When we come back, we've got some information and news to report about the newly update for the unemployment status. That's coming your way next on your daily community briefing live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON-TV Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gillum Sports Lounge is known for a place to gather to watch sports. They are back open, but are still asking customers to practice social distancing and to wear a mask upon entering the restaurant. Jeff and the staff are making sure that the inside is cleaned and sanitized, and they still offer the same great food and service that has made Gillum's what they are for almost 30 years. If you're still staying safe at home, Gillum still has curbside service or delivery through Colonel Delivery. Place your order now at GillumSportsLounge.com. Chenault Vineyard is excited to announce they are back open. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the winery had to cancel their season opening and so much more. They are back open and ready to serve you locally grown wine. Take advantage of their wine tastings. Schedule a winery tour. And Chenault Vineyard can offer lunch or dinner if you schedule an appointment in advance. Don't forget you can still order your wine online at ChenaultVineyards.com. And for more information about upcoming events at the Vineyard, like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more. It's here, a place to get scrubs in Richmond without having to make the drive out of town. Scrubs is a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way, Suite 2 in Richmond, with brands like Grey's Anatomy, Cherokee, Skechers, and the very popular Healing Hands brand. Scrubsies also has scrubs for men. They have shoes, and they can also embroider your scrubs with your name or company. Nurses have been at the forefront of the coronavirus pandemic, and Scrubsies wants to help take care of the ones who take care of us. Like them on Facebook for more information. The Habitat Restores of Clark and Madison County are back open and accepting donations at both locations. The donations help to build homes for someone in need in your community. If you'd like to schedule a pickup, just contact the store closest to you. Donate, shop, or volunteer with the Habitat for Humanity of Clark and Madison County. On your daily community briefing, appreciate you being with us. And those who have been unfortunate enough to lose employment due to the ongoing pandemic have at least been able to see an added bonus to their unemployment insurance benefits in the form of the $600 weekly federal unemployment benefit. However, those benefits will soon be ending, and for some states, sooner than some may think. Even though the federal government benefits are officially slated to be phased out by July 31st, most states will reportedly only be supplying the extra income through the week ending on July 25th. In an article written on the Kentucky Chamber of Commerce website, it was reported that the last week Kentuckians can expect to receive the $600 is the week of July 19th through the 25th, and the CARES Act allows for the extra benefits to be dispersed through the date of July 31st or the final benefit week as determined by each state. Well, a fugitive from Kentucky is now in police custody, according to police. On July 12th, Kentucky State Police Post 8 Moorhead began looking for information of the whereabouts of Harlan Eddie McIntosh, and McIntosh was wanted in connection in an armed robbery in Menifee County and a robbery, kidnapping, and rape in Powell County. There were active warrants for his arrest at the time, and acting on information received from authorities in Tennessee on July 14th, McIntosh was discovered to have been operating a silver 2004 sedan with a Tennessee license plate. McIntosh was soon located and arrested by Pigeon Forge police yesterday evening. Well, in other news from yesterday, the Lincoln County coroner reported Stanford Mayor Scotty Ernst had passed away in a tragic accident. He was mowing near Martin Luther King Boulevard next to the site where a replica of Fort Logan is being built when the mower overturned on top of him. WBON-TV sends out thoughts and prayers to the family of the former mayor. Well, if you remember, back in May, an effigy of Governor Andy Beshear was hung from a tree outside the state capitol, and due to concerns stemming from that, a fence is going up around the Kentucky governor's mansion. Due to the historic nature of the mansion, the security fencing installed must maintain the integrity of the mansion's exterior, said Jill Midkiff wrote in an email. She is the spokeswoman for the State Finance and Administration Capitol. The rally in May attracted more than 100 people outside the Capitol in Frankfort, and while it began as a celebration of constitutional rights, it eventually turned into a protest of Beshear's administration and the coronavirus-related restrictions put in place by the governor. Towards the end of the rally, organizers led the remaining attendees to the governor's mansion to attempt to deliver a request for Beshear to resign, with chants such as "Come out, Andy," and "Resign, Andy." Well, on Saturday, RPD officers report responding to a call around the Bellevue Drive area. The call was in reference to 29-year-old male subject named Montana Austin, who was allegedly seen striking his girlfriend. Upon contact with the suspect, authorities report Austin attempting to flee to a residence on Norwood Drive. He was detained in the backyard of the residence, and authorities proceeded to question the victim, his girlfriend, about the altercation. She allegedly acknowledged the previous abuse she suffered, and from the earlier abuse, she said that earlier that day she had allegedly told authorities he choked her until she almost passed out. Austin was detained and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center on charges of strangulation, assault, and fleeing and evading police. Well, it's now time for our second commercial break. We appreciate you being with us. When we come back, we told you about those high volume in gun buying and purchases, and also background checks for firearms. We'll give you more information about that with a story from Gage Hill when we return on your daily community briefing live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV Channel 9.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today, with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gillum Sports Lounge is known for a place to gather to watch sports. They are back open, but are still asking customers to practice social distancing and to wear a mask upon entering the restaurant. Jeff and the staff are making sure that the inside is cleaned and sanitized, and they still offer the same great food and service that has made Gillum's what they are for almost 30 years. If you're still staying safe at home, Gillum still has curbside service or delivery through Colonel Delivery. Place your order now at GillumSportsLounge.com. Chenault Vineyard is excited to announce they are back open. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the winery had to cancel their season opening and so much more. They are back open and ready to serve you locally grown wine. Take advantage of their wine tastings. Schedule a winery tour. And Chenault Vineyard can offer lunch or dinner if you schedule an appointment in advance. Don't forget you can still order your wine online at ChenaultVineyards.com. And for more information about upcoming events at the Vineyard, like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today, with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more. It's here, a place to get scrubs in Richmond without having to make the drive out of town. Scrubsies is a scrub and embroidery retail store at 519 Hampton Way, Suite 2 in Richmond, with brands like Grey's Anatomy, Cherokee, Skechers, and the very popular Healing Hands brand. Scrubsies also has scrubs for men. They have shoes, and they can also embroider your scrubs with your name or company. Nurses have been at the forefront of the coronavirus pandemic, and Scrubsies wants to help take care of the ones who take care of us. Like them on Facebook for more information. The Habitat Restores of Clark and Madison County are back open and accepting donations at both locations. The donations help to build homes for someone in need in your community. If you'd like to schedule a pickup, just contact the store closest to you. Donate, shop, or volunteer with the Habitat for Humanity of Clark and Madison County. Welcome back to your daily community briefing. And according to a report by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, they conducted over 3.9 million NICS firearm background checks in the month of June. This staggering number represents a record high for this type of inquiry. And if you're watching along with us on WBON TV, you can see in the chart released by the FBI that the monthly numbers for June and March of this year are the two highest over the past 20 years. When the U.S. first began to see COVID cases on the rise, the number of background checks rose by nearly 1 million from February to March. During this time, WBON TV had conducted an interview with a local firearms dealer to get their perspective on the matter. With that story, here is WBON TV Channel 9's Gage Hill.
We've all seen the jokes about everyone buying excessive amounts of items like toilet paper and steaks. But another market that seems to have seen a recent surplus of customers are firearms retailers. While some sporting goods stores have claimed that fears over COVID-19 have played a large part in this, a few retailers have said that it's not as prevalent of an issue. We spoke with officials from the recently opened Lead & Company in Richmond about the impact that current events has had on their sales. Owner Adam Hatton confirmed that his store has indeed experienced an influx of customers, many of which are new faces.
We've definitely seen a surge of a lot of different people coming in. It's been really great to see a lot of new faces coming into the gun industry. We've spent a lot of time in the past few days, especially with first-time firearm purchasers, showing them the ins and outs. A lot of these first-time buyers are new and nervous about their first purchase, which they shouldn't be. You know, we want to make it as easy as possible.
Some might be wondering what the store's current biggest seller is. The answer to that, according to General Manager Jesse Travis, is ammunition.
Ammo. It's been tough. I get hundreds of messages a day. Do we have this? Do we have this? And I kind of got to tell them step in line. I mean, I like right now, I don't know what we're gonna have 5 minutes from now.
Both Hatton and Travis told us that out of all the customers they've serviced recently, COVID-19 has not necessarily been a prominent basis as it pertains to the sale of weapons and ammo.
I think it's more of people are afraid that, you know, what if firearm shops get shut down? What if we're not able to shoot anymore? Stuff like that. Sure, they're getting prepared. It's a disaster. It's a national disaster. So people are nervous about that, but it's also, you know, what happens if the shop shuts down?
While fears over the coronavirus itself are reportedly not a huge factor for the surge in first-time gun buyers at Lead & Company, Hatton cited the uncertainty many people currently feel, in addition to last-minute preparations, seem to be driving larger crowds to the gun stores.
You know, it's human instinct to wait to the last minute to be ready for something. So that's why you're seeing this surge right now, obviously, that people just don't know what they're walking into.
I'd say protection. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, but people want to prepare themselves, and as they should.
No matter what the reason for purchasing a firearm is, Hatton and Travis stress the importance of practicing appropriate safety measures when handling a gun. For Channel 9 News, this is Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage, for that report. And our final story today, we wanted to remind you that the deadline to complete the Madison County Schools online attendance form is today. It was extended until today. If you have not already completed the form, please take a few minutes to do so. Completing this form will assist the district in continuing to plan for the scheduled start of the school year on August 26th. For more information about this form and the upcoming school year, visit madison.kyschools.us. That will do it for us today. We appreciate you being with us, and we will see you at the same time, same place tomorrow for your daily community briefing on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV Channel 9.